Okay, I'm back for another day. It is Wednesday, October 6th, 11:25 a.m. Yeah, I gotta fix the time on that title of the edit. I'll do that in a moment. I think everybody's gonna be a lot happier today. We have, or at least back into the yellow box of my trading zone for million token between, let's take a look at it real quick. About 1343 to the height about, let's just say if we get to $16, that would be nice. So last night, again, we had to buy the dip opportunities. Let's take a look on Uniswap. Yeah, we went down. That was, yeah, yesterday morning, we went down to $12 Uniswap, and then $12.60 last night, I believe. That was on Uniswap. And this is going to be the pancake swap Binance Smart Chain on the 15-minute chart. I'm just checking low levels right now. Last night around 7 p.m., we were down to $12.26. And of course, we got to look at Polygon. Let's see, that would be last night around 9 o'clock. We went down to $12.16. So you could have got it just above $12. And right now we're like at 14. Yeah, we're back in this yellow box. So I think that was, I was saying yesterday, the people that bought the dip here, they weren't the type of hodlers that we want. I pulled up some wallets and they're just probably looking to sell it, and they probably sold right here. Right here, yesterday at 4 o'clock, there was a dump of, when they sold last time. So it didn't go down as much though, 4.6%, and the dip was bought up quickly. And then it shot up a lot. I haven't looked at the Etherscan or the buys and sells yet, but it looks like it happened pretty quickly. Let me pull it up on the 5-minute chart. Yeah, we had one big candle here. That probably was one buy. And that took us into the yellow box, and that was almost an 8% buy. And then we're even above that right now. So things are looking really good. I think let me go back on the 4-hour. I think that, the Bitcoin moves are just pushing this whole market. We're even past my $43,000 target. We're at $54,700. And yeah, we were at $55,300 at one point. It's just, I think the bears are in disbelief. I haven't heard anything about the shorts getting wrecked, but we have a candle like this on the 4-hour. That's pretty insane for Bitcoin. Let me see what type of a percent move that was. About 7%. And let's take a look at million token. Let's see now. I guess yesterday you could have got around $12. That's 12%. When Bitcoin's dipped, 6 or 7%, million token has done the same thing, about 6 or 7%. And right now it's going up about the same amount too. But yeah, the altcoins, I mean, they're ready to go up soon, but I think there's still some time to go down. I was looking at my altcoin cycle, and this is on the weekly, so we touched this green line perfectly. And then on the daily, we touched the red line perfectly. So there's, the altcoins are still going down compared to Bitcoin, but I say just let Bitcoin do its thing, and then when it reaches the all-time high, goes sideways, alts are going to just rip it up. They're going to tear it up. So let me put this back in the weekly, and I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to look at the RSI. So we were doing this trend here, this diagonal trend on the white line. We went down below it, and we're down below it again. But, if you look at the last alt season, even though we didn't break the trend line, we did come back down to these lower levels here, right? Where the RSI was 51, it looks like. So we're so close to that right now. So, we overshot and then we undershot. We overshot here, so we could actually come down to lower levels, maybe down here where we also came down to. So, for me, it's just a short-term pain. The alts will have their day. And hopefully, million token will have its day also. And I'm sure everybody's seen this chart lots of times, but again, what I'm looking for is, this is on the weekly, a test of the green line. We have a peak here and a peak here. I'm wondering if it's similar to this peak and this peak. So in like 1 week or 2 weeks, if we have a big green candle, engulfing candle here on the weekly for the alts, I mean, the next candle is going to be probably twice as big, and the next candle after that is going to be twice as big. It's going to rip real high. This is the alts just, demolishing Bitcoin. But, you have to be in the right alts. And if you want to play it safe, you buy a basket of alts, right? Some will outperform others, or you could play it really risky and have a few alts. It's your risk tolerance, and it depends upon how much Bitcoin you have. So right now, I'm doing okay. Most of my money is in Bitcoin. And then when the alts take off, I'll still be making money because my alts will be going up. It's just however you want to do it. If you have a big bag of alts and you don't mind waiting, that's fine too. So, ETH. Let's take a look at what ETH's doing. 36.15. Very, very good. And I've gone over the charts. Let's see what's in Twitter news. So, Million Token Official, they're selling these physical million token coin. I think it's made of resin. Yeah, cured resin material. I think it's $100 for the first 100 people. I ordered. I'm on the waiting list. Hopefully, I'll get one. Probably could be a collector's items. I assume one day there'll be million token conventions, right? Just like Bitcoin conventions. It may not be as big as they are now for Bitcoin because they got a huge community. But when million token reaches 1,000 or higher, I'm sure there's going to be million token parties somewhere. California or New York City. I'll make the trip out there. It'd be cool, like if you pull one of these things out of your pocket, because you'll be like one of 100 people that own these things. So that caught my eye yesterday. And congratulations to the LionRun.io crew. They really did great on their first auction on the NFT. We were talking about this yesterday on my channel, and we were like trying to guess what it would be. I was thinking it'd be about 200. Somebody in the chat said 200 to 400, and it basically almost doubled that. It sold for almost $800. It was 0.23 ETH, and at today's ETH prices, it probably is closer to 800, right? So that money is going to go to help run the website and for the people working, the devs hopefully, and Carl with his work and the artists. And I think there's going to be maybe 14 of these. I'm trying to remember what he said. Auctions off. I think he's going to do another auction maybe in 2 weeks. But this is great. I didn't think it was going to go this high. I actually placed the bid much lower than this. So, and I think Astro tweeted on Twitter that Ether Whale was the winner, and he's got 24 hours to pay for this. I'm sure he already paid for it. I looked at his profile on OpenSea. He's got some nice NFTs, so there might be no stopping Ether Whale from buying them all up. He's got some nice NFTs. So congratulations on the NFT sale. So with Bitcoin reaching, passing 53,000, and the bears are really in disbelief. You can see the bear here in the hospital. I'm trying to, here we go. I love that meme. It's looking like we're not going to retest the $39,000 or $40,000 range. So, that's why I'm kind of like this guy here. I've been in Bitcoin since 2017. Dollar cost averaging for years, and I'm not really buying Bitcoin anymore because I'm having more fun with alts right now, and I'm just letting my stack ride. And so when you're in the crypto market for a number of years, you'll be in this position where you just like sit back and watch and plan your exit strategy. And my wife was just asking me about that yesterday. Well, she doesn't want to work. I've said this in a previous stream. I remember in 2017, it was unheard of for Bitcoin to go up like $1,000 in a day, and then it did it in a few hours, and then it did it in minutes. So I think this next bull run will have a $10,000 candle because once Bitcoin reaches $100,000, a 10% move is $10,000. So it could go from $100,000 in like to $200,000 in literally a week. And, you know, it could go to 400,000 at this point. Everybody feels extremely bullish when the price goes up and extremely bearish when the price goes down. But, I've got some other indicators I'm looking at, but that's a big one. I mean, if it goes up $10,000 in a couple of minutes, I mean, that's I'm out, because people that have been in this space will be making ridiculous amounts of money if they haven't cashed out and it's going up that much money that fast. So yeah, if you're a hodler, you just chill. So I saw some new members in the Millionaires Club. If you've got 500 million tokens or the Diamonds NFT, you can join that club. We now have, it looks like, 9 members, but it looks like 2 of them are bots. So we're up to 7 members. So I think we got one yesterday or day before. And there's some interesting news in here. I think they're going to try to incorporate. I could be wrong, but this is just talk on here. Is with the LionGov voting and versus the Million Farm staking with Simba token. I think they're going to try to come up with a way where it won't hurt each other's voting mechanisms. So if you wanted to stake on Million Farms, somehow that shouldn't hurt your voting weight on the LionGov. It's no point in really talking about it. I think they're going to try to work something out, but that's something I read in here. Me personally, I believe if it's not your private keys, then you don't own it. So I'm not giving up my Million token if I have to transfer it to another address and I don't have the private keys. Just I haven't really heard stories with problems with staking, but not your keys, not your coins. And I just heard today, I think there's a fixed number of Simba, so I can't really talk too much about it because they're still working on it. But it would be nice if the devs can team up and figure something out where those that stake on Million Farm aren't reducing their voting power on LionGov. I really like the fact that on LionGov, they're just looking at the blockchain and they calculate your voting weight just by looking at the blockchain. No risks. They can't take your money. And if you hold and you're a hodler and you don't sell or transfer or provide liquidity, because if you provide liquidity, you're basically suppressing the price because you're letting a bot trade on your behalf so you can get income or fees. So yeah, if you just buy and hold in your wallet, I mean, your voting power is going to go through the roof. You won't have to be a whale if you hold long enough. So it's good to see them, that club growing, and see what else is in the news. Yeah, Bitcoin's supply shortage is real. Shocktober. I think the next 3 months are going to be amazing, and I'm going to just sit back and enjoy it. I hope it follows through. And not sure why I have Willy Woo up. I think I was just looking at it stuff. I didn't really see too much there. And the chins. Do I have to talk about the chins? I think I do. Okay, so if you watch Carl on Twitch, we'll get back to this is why we get to the chins last, because I'm sure some people are going to be coming in late. So this is the real reason why Million token pumped, right? Well, at $14, we're up like 8%. I'll play just a couple seconds of Jimmy Talk's new video that he uploaded earlier today.
Hi everyone, this is Jimmy. I'm here to tell everyone that I have revised my Million token price target to $50,000.
Okay, there you go. $50,000. You're gonna have to follow his channel, subscribe, like it. I'll give you a like there, Jimmy, and to get his insight. And that's the reason why Million token pumped. Okay, thanks, Jimmy. Oh look, I was just looking for this. So Cocoa Tales made a GIF here. I love it. I saw this actually yesterday. Carl messaged me on this, and I was dying in laughter. That's just awesome. Good work there on the gift there. So yeah, I'm actually on Discord now. I don't have a lot of time to read up on all the stuff. So, I do rely on Carl a lot for that. But he did post, I'm going to close the Discord out. He did post, I guess there's some drama with the chins. At first, when I first saw the chins, I was saying, I really don't know what this is. It's like a meme type thing. But without diving in too deep, I don't know if you want to call it drama. I did notice two things, just as me popping in and out a little bit is, the Chin had, the Chin community had a website called, looks very similar to Million Token, right? There's milliontoken.org, and here's the Chin community. The original website, and it's a copy, right? Pretty much. They copy the line, and it's I guess it's a meme. There's a piece of cheese here, and they're talking about cheese staking, world domination. Now, if I was somebody that was just looking into Million Token as a possible investor, and I came across this site, I couldn't take this seriously, right? But I've noticed also, if you go to the website now, it's it's been under construction or whatever. It looks like it's coming soon. They took it down, maybe they're revamping it. It's been down since at least like 2 or 3 in the morning, so it's been down for like 8 hours. So for me, when I see this, you're making fun of the original website and you're copying it. It would discourage new investors. And also, I'm just going to close this out. I just bring up Carl's channel because he's got a screenshot and he's talking about, what it used to look like. And when I saw that, days ago, I really didn't think much of it. But, if I'm the designer of this website and I put the work into making this graphic, and then I see this, if I don't know who created the original website, but I would be a little peeved. So let me close that out. Let me close this out. The only thing I also saw was, they have got the gold chin thing here going, and it's art by Vesper Skill, which is very similar to the name, Vesper, that is the official, NFT creator, Vesper Designs. And, he has a certain look. He's got that deep black and rich gold look, right? And, we've got almost a copy of this. Even the name is really similar. Now, Vesper Skill, I don't know who he is, but, he seems legit. He's got some work here. Mostly looks like photography on his Instagram page. And he's got a Twitter page too, I believe, right? But my point is, I guess you can click right here. My point is, if you're going to come up with an NFT, why make it so similar to Vesper Design with the rich gold and the deep blacks? If you didn't know any better, you would think that this would have been Vesper Design. So I don't know where they're going with this. I mean, if I was Vesper Design, I'd be mad too. I mean, this does not look flattering. His chin looks like a butt, right? Right? It's a butt. So, again, I understand if it's a meme, but if you're going to be linked on the Million Token Council as a legit community, you've got to at least be trying to attract investors and not try to cause confusion. Now, I don't know what the intent of the chins are. They say they're all for peace and love. But, if this was a strategic play on from CoffeeZilla to get a crew together and to do all this stuff, let's create a website mocking the original, let's create an NFT, mocking, Vesper design. They've done it, and I don't know why. I don't think it's good for the community. And maybe I'm going to close this out. Maybe they realized that and they took down the website. Or maybe they're going to go to a new direction. If the Chins want to have fun with memes, I'd say, yeah, I think everybody would be fine. Do it. We crypto loves memes, Dogecoin and Shiba, but people put a lot of hard work in websites and designs. And I mean, when you take jabs at them, I could see why people that's been in Million Token Discord for months are kind of upset, and you should expect that, right? Now, if this is a plot, of course, to cause dissent in the Discord because you're linked to some other organization, well, bravo, you've done it, but you're gonna get kicked out. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious, and we've got voting systems now. I'll close that out too. They've got voting systems now with the Lion Gov. They could just take a vote, and I think it'd be a landslide that the Chins would get voted out. That doesn't mean you can't continue on with your group. You can have a Discord and tweet and get new members and do all you want, but I don't think it'd be good to have it linked to, the official Discord. Just my thoughts. And Carl also mentioned that there's a website for Million Against Chin. So, and I guess their point is if the Chins have a vote or seat at the council, they should be an anti-Chin Discord seat at the council, which I would agree. And then you could just, where does it end, right? If this is a coup, from an outside group of people, they're not going to be invested in Million Token, and they're not going to be able to vote properly with the people they have. So, I could be way off base on this, but I'm not off base as far as what you guys done with the website, copying from the original, throwing cheese at a lion's mouth is, mocking, lions and the whole idea and thought process of with the lion logo and everything and the NFTs, new investors coming and looking at all that and the NFT is just, they'd run, right? So that's my talk on the Chins. But I liked when I first saw it, they were selling merch, right? Clothing or coffee mugs or whatever. So I'm all for that. I just don't I think the marketing's way off base. Okay, so let's take a look at the chat real quick. There we go. Okay, we got just 6 viewers. It's kind of early. I know it's not even 12 o'clock yet. It's like 11:48 a.m. right now. It says Almec Contact says Million Token to the Moon. Lion Run auction was amazing. Yeah, didn't I say it would be amazing? I said yesterday, wait until the last minute. I think there were 2 people that were going back and forth. And I put a bid in even though there was a higher bid than me. I was thinking, well, maybe in a long shot they won't pay it, but they'll pay it. But in the last few seconds, I think the top bidders went up like $100 or $200, like right after each other. I got up, I think 15 minutes before the auction ended, and by then it was already above $500. I'm like, well, that's way above my price range. I wanted to see how it would go. I mean, I could afford it, but that particular NFT, the pink one, even though it's the first, I think I would want, if I were to choose an NFT, that wouldn't be my first choice, but it would be nice to have the very first one. It says, Eddie says, I woke up today and the price is going up. What a nice surprise. I know, right? So yeah, it's, as far as percentages, it went up the same percentage as Bitcoin, as we pointed out earlier today. Let's see what else we could find out in the charts. So this is on the 4 hours. This is the 4 hour chart is what I normally look at. It looks like we can get rejected at the 100. day moving average on the 4 hour, and that just also is in line with this diagonal line here. So we had a touch point here, here. I don't think it's going to have a hard time breaking above $14.20. I think. I mean, especially after that big pump. Yeah. Usually, if you have a pump like that, I wonder if these guys that dumped, if they were able to buy back in. So I tweeted something about, somebody posted something to me, and I replied, the people that really like this token, million token, they need to buy when there's new lows, because what's happening is when we get down to here at the very low of like $12, the people that are buying are the people that are also dumping, basically, because they know if they buy the dip and hold the line, people will FOMO in and raise the price up, and then they dump. And they did that at least twice here, once here and here, and I think it was here also. So I remember watching the wallets when somebody bought at $13 and then dumped at close to 14, and it's the same guy that bought at like $12 and probably dumped at 13. So maybe it might go down at 11 and he'll dump at 12. I don't know, but all I know is Bitcoin is on fire. It's like at 55 almost. Geez, $20 away from. We did hit 55 already. Yeah, 55,300. But I mean, look at that candle. We had that breakout right here from the flag. I wanted to look. Somebody pointed out something really good. Let me look at it on the weekly real quick. So hide my charts and stuff. Let's see. Maybe this is not the. Let me try the monthly. Yeah, I mean, this looks like it could be a flag, right? You're gonna have to just in your mind put a parallel chart right here. It's kind of going down in the breakout, just like here when it went down and breakout. But so on the monthly, since I have it up, it looks like it's going to be real hard to break 57,600, 50. Let's just say 58,000. That's probably our next resistance, right? Right there. 58,153. That's going to be real hard to break on the monthly. But geez, we're really not that far away from it, right? So let's do a percent. That would be a percent gain of. Like, geez, it's only not even 6%, 5.26% to get there. And then we break that. If we break that, then we just have the resistance of, 58,829. And there's really nothing after that, really. Just these wicks. There's nothing stopping it going to, I'm guessing 74,000. And I think that was a price target I saw days ago. I think it was Chris from Crypto. I could be wrong in that, but I remember seeing something about 74,000 as a fib level, I think. But let's break these levels first. I've been saying all along, if you're new to crypto, dollar cost average is the way to go. If you've been in crypto for the last 3-4 years, you're just sitting back probably. I've saved every penny for like the last 3 years. So really, yeah, like since the last 4 years, since 17. So all of 2018, 19, 20. Now, yeah, almost 4 years I've saved every penny. There comes to a point where when Bitcoin goes up $1,000 a day or something like that, your portfolio goes up so much. It's not even worth trying to save money anymore. It can go down just as fast too. Don't get me wrong. Like it could go down $1,000 and then your portfolio looks like it, tanked. But in general, and this isn't just limited to crypto. If you've got a big wealthy investment, at some point, like let's say it goes up 10% and you make like $100,000. But you can only save like $40,000 or $50,000 a year. A year. I mean, it's not even worth saving anymore. You might as well just sit back, let your plan play out, hodl it out. And, instead of saving every penny and getting pennies out of the couch cushions and stuff, live a little bit, So I'm going to try to do that a little bit for these next few months. I'm not dying to buy into Bitcoin right now because I've been doing it for so long. In fact, I suppose if I was new to this, it would be a lot more stressful. And believe me, it was stressful. Seeing your portfolio go down like 90% plus, but I had the vision and that we were going to make new highs and this thing would continue on. And that was before the whole COVID and money printer go burr and all that. So I mean, this thing is just should be lit on fire. I mean, that whole printer go burr with the Fed, that's just adding fuel to the Bitcoin's fire. I don't see how they're going to stop it. And really, if they ban it, they're really hurting people. Because this is really just a way to protect yourself. I mean, or you could just move to another country with your, Bitcoin wallet or crypto wallet. I don't want to just limit this to Bitcoin. So I think we're going to wrap it up soon. That's my thoughts. Any questions before I take off? We'll see how this plays out. We're at 55,000 right now on Bitcoin as we're talking. Okay, I think that's wrap it up. That's a 33-minute in the news today. We'll see what goes on tomorrow. I hope everybody has a good day. If you like this stuff, give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe, retweet, post in Telegram or Twitter or Discord. Let everybody know about the content, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.